What's going on, traders? Time for another Monday market breakdown, guys. I promised myself I would never push these things out on Tuesday, even if I couldn't record the fundamental, briefing before the technical analysis. So, guys, we're going to do both at the same time as we review our three pairs here. Same knowledge. You guys just don't get to see my pretty face. Okay, so you guys know what we're about to do. Euro, Aussie, and that GBP USD. Let's pull over into this Euro USD first. Last night I was looking at this Euro and I wanted to sell off to this 50, and that's what it did. I know a couple of guys that were buying up there at that 38.2, but man, the price action was just a little bit too momentous for me to really want to buy at that price target. And outside of that, I felt as if there was a lot of structure down here at this 50% level, right here near these 05s, high 05s, okay? So all this structure aligning to be at this 50% really gave me a conclusion to start wanting to sell the market down to that level there. So now the question is this where we get our bounce? Is this where we get our bounce to 50 or the 61.8 or never, right? So I think, honestly, I think we could prelude to see some price action to really start to really consolidating these levels before we get a fundamental catalyst to push us outside of this low here, okay, or push us back up into the structure, back up into the the 107s, 108s, 109s. But man, look at that sell-off last week. Now, do you guys know why that sell-off happened? Okay, I'm gonna give you some time. All right, your time's up. So basically, Trump talked about tax reform last week, okay? He said tax reform was going to be, his words, phenomenal, all right? And it's amazing to me that Trump's, I guess, tweets and some of his, some of his, blurps of just bullshit still gets the markets going. I've noticed that it did start to slow down in some of the equities. He talked shit about Nordstrom, and Nordstrom's stock actually went up in value, so that's good. But outside of that, guys, we melted a cool, '07, really the '08s down to the '06, so a good 2% last week. Okay, we erased half of the move, okay, that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks to create in one nice, cute little week, all right? So, and we did get into the '05s today, so a full 2% for sure. A little bit over if you add that 6 cents right there, all right? So, guys, that's huge. That's huge. And we could definitely see a continuation if, if we get some more, true economic, alliterations from Trump. Okay, so guys, as of right now, I would like to see this market consolidate at the 50. We may get some intraday buys for all of my guys in Top Trader. Let's look for some intraday buys tomorrow. Okay, let's look for some intraday buys tomorrow. Now, is this thing going to bounce right here at this 50 and pop all the way back up into these highs? I don't know. If I pull over and look at the fib retracement here, let's draw from our high to our low. Yeah, I mean, we definitely can get into the mid 06s, so hopefully we can catch that move or some nice leverage, throw some size on that thing if we can get some validation overnight. And boom, I would love to take that to the mid 06s if this is our low. If this right here, 0590 is our low, guys, I would like to take this thing up. All right, but if it's not, I don't have a signal at all, which is awesome. That's why I love breakout trading. I don't have a signal, and we just continue pushing to the downside. Now, that may happen during the Euro overnight, and if it does, then I'm really going to start to say, okay, cool, that wasn't my high, that situation wasn't my low. Maybe this new candle close, 4-hour candle close is going to be my low. So again, guys, I'm just going to hopefully start doing some, analysis, and sooner or later we will hit a low of structure. And if we take the price patterns that were happening here, okay, pretty large retracements on occasions. Overall, it did hold some it was a pretty fast market, guys, especially if you look at that daily. But we had larger retracements than we have had in the past couple of days. Okay, so we do have some sell-offs happening on this up move, so we should definitely see some profit taking happening throughout this down move here. And it looks like we're due for it, us being right down here at structure. Okay, so this is the new candle for the day. So this is basically our Tuesday candle. We're kind of just sitting around a little bit, up 4 pips, and we just got to see what we get, guys. But if price action already closed here on the 50, we may be able to get some intraday pushes to the upside. So that's what I'm looking out for. All right, so you heard it here first. Okay, so let's pull over into that Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, I'm loving the Aussie right now, guys. We just pushed up 14 points, but I think it got as high as 20. Yes, we can, Kyler. That's my boy. So guys, I love that we're coming back up into these highs because I definitely think it's time for us to start to sell that Aussie off. Okay, that's what I'm looking to do this week. Love to sell that Aussie off. Came up into the 61.8 of this overall consolidation. We already know about this $1.77 level, folks. Look at the speed at which this market came up into this 77 level. Amazing. All right, but we need to see some fucking profit taking, and I think it's about that time. Okay, I think it's about that time. So if we can get this candle here to close right here in these 76.50s, okay, hopefully that will be a nice level. That would be a nice place to re-enter into this position. If you got in, maybe you got stopped out. I don't know. I didn't have an enter. I never got an entry into this trade, but I need to pull over to the 30. Maybe we can get some closes up here, and then that's where we can start to really start to see the market sell off. So hopefully, you know, it's only right around 8 o'clock here in Atlanta. Maybe by around 10, 11 o'clock, I'll get some candle closes here, and then that would prelude to me to start to really sell this thing off, breaking that low of structure there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I am liking the Aussie for a sell this week. Okay, do you guys think I'm going to say buy? I'm not. I'm just fucking not, especially with all the U.S. strength coming out. GBP USD, ugly, consolidated. You guys heard what I just said. I want to sell off the Aussie. I want to buy up this euro on the precipice that this is our low. All right, I need some things to align for this to be my low. GBP, I'm almost giving this a no trade right now, at least for the swing trading perspective. Okay, we do have Thursday May. I've been saying her name wrong for about 4 weeks. Teresa. Okay, you just wouldn't expect a British lady to be named Teresa, but Theresa May, she got Article 50 cleared. Okay, so a lot of people have been congratulating her over that, but there are still a couple of things up in the air that could prelude to seeing some pound weakness. Okay, but again, if everything keeps going as it has been thus far, guys, look, this is all political. Okay, this is all political. This is all Teresa really doing a good job politically, you know, getting out of the European Union, making it seem as if, you know, there's still going to be some strength over there in the pound. I honestly think that we could see a lot of the sell-off here from $1.50 all the way down to that low here at $1.18. Guys, we could come back up into these mids. We could come back up into the 30s. Honestly, if this U.S. strength comes in and kicks in, it'll be too late. I think the U.S. strength is going to be way too powerful for any type of GBP strength to kick us out of these lows here, Article 50 lows. But guys, I definitely think if that U.S. strength takes as long as it's been taking, like look how long it took for us to get a down move in this Euro USD. Okay, you know, and that's just amazing. If you look at the dollar index, same thing. We've had a correction actually in a dollar index, but it's just been taking quite a bit of a second for us to really start to get some down move for this Euro USD. We did hit some all-time highs again. I think it was Friday or today on the S&P 500 and the Dow Industrial. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign to see this U.S. strength. So again, if U.S. strength takes forever, as it has been, taking about 5 or 6 weeks, we may be able to bust out of these levels here. So I'm just going to keep track and really analyze and see exactly where we're going in terms of these economics. And I would love to see this thing melt over. I honestly think this is slightly overextended. I don't think there's been enough profit taking that's come out of this move here. We've only held these 38.2s. So we'd love to see this thing fall down and, you know, hit off on these 50s and the 61.8s. Okay, so GBP, guys, I'm not going to say a hold. I'm leaning towards a sell. And, you know, but the buy could come too. So I'm really waiting on the fundamentals. I'm waiting to see what they say because we're sitting right here in the mids. I don't have an overextended market so dramatic that I say, guys, sell, sell, sell. But I also don't have a situation where, you know, I'm preluded to, you know, just say, guys, we need to buy this thing up, okay? So I'm really just kind of sitting, waiting for the fundamentals, potentially waiting for some more price action to align, to give me an awesome directional bias, and then that will be my precursor to execute, all right? So GBP, I'm holding GBP. Haven't held the GBP this entire year. I've always had a decision on the GBP, and so far, guys, we've had 6 Monday market breakdowns this year, and every single one of them for the pound have been correct. We were off on one for that euro, and Aussie was a hold for about a good 3 weeks. But Aussie was a buy for the first 2 weeks. So, so far we are doing amazing with the accuracy, And I love that a lot of the top traders are getting in. A lot of guys that aren't even in the community are getting in, and that's excellent. That's excellent, guys. Come on, we need to make some freaking money. You guys got to put this stuff, back in the fam. Okay, so guys, your profit always my motive. I'm only trying to change average Joe to Trader Pro. So if you guys need any help, definitely let me know. Didn't mean for that to rhyme so much, but hey, I think it's gonna be my new thing. Wanted to talk about this trade of the day real quick. Trade of the week. I really do think this NZD could set up to be something nice. I just see a lot of volatility on it, so I will be tracking it, and I'm going to be pushing out probably about 5 videos this week. So I'll definitely give you guys an update on where this thing can go, but I'm either going for, honestly, either a sell or a buy. I really think either way, there's so much volatility. If you can catch the right move, you can do very, very well. So it honestly looks like we're going to pop down to that 50, so I will be looking at this thing throughout this overnight because this NZD is about to pop off in the next 7 minutes. Other than that, guys, again, profit, always my motive. Please like and subscribe for sure. We've had the highest growth we've ever had. We're averaging around 30 subs a day. That's awesome. Let's get this thing up in terms of likes as well. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, definitely let me know. I'll talk to you soon.